G'day Pisces, how are you this morning? I hope you are fab. You had a great weekend. Maybe some of you had some ideas or dreams that kind of were interesting over the weekend that might set you up or create a bit of spark for the week. I'd love to know more. But this is for Pisces Sun, Moon and Rising. I'm Jamie, if we haven't met, and we're just going to connect into your energies today and see what is going on and potentially coming up for you. So connect into your own intuition in regards to that, dear ones. All right. And if you're returning, welcome back. Let's check it out. So we've got your dreams need a practical plan. Believe in the impossible, and the answers you need are coming. This is really interesting because before I got connected into this reading, as I was clearing and everything else, what was coming up is that there is a new way, Pisces, and the new way is about doing things a little differently. Being Pisces, being mutable, with our ideas too, and as we go towards things, sometimes we're spontaneous in that approach, and sometimes we just don't want to be stuck in a certain thing. We like to play, to go forth, to try new things. But I felt like there is a need, and it was like Taurean energy is kind of what I felt is just having a bit more structure in our approach. And I know that can be uncomfortable and different for us because we're, potentially not that way built. We can be structured, we can be organized, but it's like if we're meant to be stuck in that box, that doesn't really flow well with us, right? We're fish. We like to swim. We like to explore. And I think that is just really coming up today in energy is like if there's something that you want to achieve and go after, it's a really important time to create a path or a list and go after it, and that's taking action towards it. So knowing what you're taking action towards is just going to be really important for you right now to do the things that you want to do. So believe in the impossible. I feel like for some of you, you're really trying to achieve something particular, whether it's increase your income and do something probably that you haven't done before in a while. It's like something like a bit out there for you, Pisces. So when I talk about achieving money, maybe you're starting to create a new business and you're like, okay, I want to earn like an extra $5,000 this month. How am I going to do it? And you're kind of like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but maybe I should be reaching out to this person. Maybe I should tell this person I'm doing this. And you're kind of like, well, I guess I can do that. And maybe as you're starting to take that plan, and put it into action, you're starting to see results. And that's where it's kind of saying, believe in the impossible. Again, maybe you're trying to create a YouTube channel or put yourself out there. I feel like you're doing something a bit differently. And the rewards and results are coming. The answers you need are coming. Well, there you go. With full moon in Gemini. So again, if there is something that you're waiting on as part of this plan, as part of for things to click in for you, it's kind of saying like, you're going to get everything you need. And believing in the impossible, when we have dreams and goals, I think it's important to have dreams and goals that you feel are achievable. But in addition, it's always great to have that stretch goal, that extension. Because I find that, the way spirit works, if you have a goal, let's say for this year, okay, I want to, make $100,000. If that's what your goal is, that's probably what you will make if you do all the right things. But if you have a goal of 200,000, you get closer to that 200,000 versus that 100,000, if that kind of makes sense. And I'm mentioning money because I feel like for some of you, money is the theme here, or some goal that you want to achieve at this point in time, Pisces. So going a bit deeper, we've got the Three of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Just give me a moment. I'm just connecting in. Again, I feel like this is getting focused. She's really looking at her path forward. And I feel it's interesting because while this is Wands energy, I'm feeling that playful, spirited Pisces as part of this being you. I'm feeling this, yes, I see what I want and I'm going after it and I'm going to have fun doing it. I'm not going to put this pressure and everything else on it. Yep, I've got these goals and this is what I want to achieve. And I think this is a really fun, playful energy. That's exciting, Pisces, but it's one that you're going after and really taking charge in, and I'm excited for you. So this works well with a practical plan. It's like now you know where you're going and you really are going after it. It's very clear, it's very focused, and I think you're really going to start seeing the rewards, because this is about as well creating a strong foundation for yourself with the Four of Pentacles energy. And when you believe in the impossible, if creating stability, that financial independence and strength when it comes to the work that you're doing, to your family and whatever else, I feel like the Four of Pentacles is saying, yes, we're doing that, we're claiming it, that's where we're moving forward into. So if you're really feeling and leaning into that energy, this is where I feel is coming to life for you, Pisces, the more that you stay focused and lean into what it is that you want, and go after it. And with the Page of Wands, this is about some good news coming through, some form of communication. So perhaps too, if you are waiting for someone to get back to you on something, or you put yourself out there in regards to your work, to your career, to clients, or you're waiting too, like if you're putting yourself out on social media and doing activity there, it's like, oh, things are starting to show up for you. We've got the Nine of Wands energy and the Seven of Swords energy. And we're just going to clarify as well. Yeah, any burden that you might be feeling, Pisces, I actually take the Nine of Wands as quite bold. Her face here looks like a little troubled, and I'll just show you in a second, but we had the Six of Wands flip out, so that's celebrating, and then we had the Five of Pentacles upside down. I don't normally read reversals, but what kind of is telling me here is that things, you are going to be celebrated as you move forward, okay? You are going to be celebrated. Any, troubling times have kind of passed the way. So I was getting a card to clarify. So we've got the Magician here. What this is kind of, I'm just going to move these up a second. What I'm kind of getting here with this, Pisces, is that I feel you're starting something new. You're going after something particular this time round. And I feel that's putting a new pressure on you that perhaps, Pisces doesn't really like. But like I said, it's an exciting energy. I think there's also this part of you that the Nine of Wands to me is like strong, powerful, forceful, taking charge in towards the direction that she wants, okay? And the wonderful thing with all the wands here is that there's 8 and then she's holding the 9th. So there's something that, like, in terms of communication that needs to be pretty clear. And also that's supporting her. She's got the star showing up there, So this is, again, moving closer towards her dreams, going after what she really wants. But it's this bold, strong energy that people are attracted to, that people like. And it's also, too, like claiming what it is that you want. And I think that's a really big part of it. So if you are doing any activity or moving towards anything that is not, in alignment, going after your goals, like that purpose-driven life, if there are things, activities, people, and it doesn't support you in your best interest when it comes towards your goals, and it's more of a distraction or it's more of an energy sucker, it's also saying here, please be mindful of that and place those boundaries as well, okay? With the Seven of Swords energy, when we look at the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, we're going to clarify more on that, on what that is. But you've also got the Magician card. So when we look at the Magician card with the Nine of Wands and the Three of Wands energy, this is remembering your power, Pisces. This is remembering your power, what it is that you really want to achieve, go after, and bringing that genius of who you are together. If you want to create something particular, you can. It's just saying, have a plan, be focused. You are really in a place that you can do anything right now. So believing in that and leaning into that is a really important time. With the Seven of Swords energy, we also got the Creator card. which is saying no. So whoever's coming in, the news, the page of one's energy, this could be right now, you have to dive a bit deeper. This is again asking for what you want and being bold enough to put boundaries around it and just not accept something because it comes in. If it doesn't feel in alignment, if something does not feel right, you're getting that little, spidery senses. It's kind of saying, check in to what you're feeling, to where you're going. The Creator card is a powerful card, but the power in being someone who can create, like the Magician, right, is the knowingness that comes with it, the knowingness of where to lean into, to what to go after, and also what not to. And I feel like that's just kind of the energy here that's coming on in. If something, just doesn't feel right, just ask it a little bit more questions. We're going to dive a bit deeper here, please. Thank you, Spirit, on the Creator, and then the Seven of Swords, please. It's telling me to get another deck. Okay, we are going to get another deck. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Can you clarify the Seven of Swords, please? This could be to Pisces. If you really are putting yourself out there right now with the World card, and it's interesting because the Creator card too, I'm looking at as kind of, the wheel of fortune here, and destiny and direction and path. And the World too is about the change, the shift, the world of opportunity kind of thing. I'm feeling with the Seven of Swords energy, again, it's like being honest with yourself, but what information is coming through and what feedback are you getting? And is it something that you should be taking on? So if you're putting yourself out there on social media, I feel like people might be talking about you or trying to learn more about you. I'm not sure. It's like I feel like someone's searching right now who you are, what you do. But this is something to do with online is what I'm getting. There's someone searching, looking you up. I'm not sure exactly what that is about or who that is. I just want to dive a bit deeper. I've got a lot of cards that came out there. And then we've got the Knight of Emotions and the Muse of Inspiration. What's coming on through, which is really interesting, I feel like there's someone who's researched you, looking more into you. I don't know if you've put yourself out there, like I said, in terms of work, in terms of an opportunity towards someone. And I think that they are kind of looking at, why have you come here? Like, what is it that you really want, Pisces? And a part of that too, I think there's a little bit of intimidation from the other party or the people, whatever it is that you're going after. So they're kind of like, is this person really all they are? And I feel like they're looking into you because they may be questioning you, Pisces. And the more that they've looked into you, the more they're realizing, holy cow, like this person is freaking incredible. And I think you might even threaten them in some way because they see your power, they see how amazing you are. And it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like you're a threat to them, not in a bad way. It's just, I think that they recognize your talents, your skills. They see this magician energy in you, and maybe they're a bit worried that you're going to come in and take over everything that they've created or built or done. So there's people looking into you because they can start seeing the magic that you are, Pisces. And with the Muse of Inspiration card, this is you in your powerful place. This is you knowing exactly what action to take, where to go, what to do, but in a very prominent, powerful, purposeful position, and something that you are deeply called to be. And I think that's how you're seen right now, Pisces. So whatever opportunities coming on in, I think they're really been checking you out to really assess whether or not. In addition to that, this is something that they can trust. So they're looking into you. But I don't know. I'm not getting anything sneaky. I just think that there's someone looking deeper. And I feel like this is in terms of online communication. But again, if there's something that comes up or questions being asked that you don't feel comfortable in, I think it's an important time to put your boundaries in place. But you're definitely getting some form of communication, significant communication that's coming on through. We're just going to do one final card here. So with the communication that comes on through, an offer, an opportunity, there's a fair bit of communication happening. So if there is questions you need to ask, please do that. It's a really important time. And then we've got Bridget, inner strength, move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. Yeah. So if there's an offer coming on in, I'm taking this as your power is you, Pisces. Just because something comes in for an offer and that's all that they can do or they think that's good enough, if it doesn't align to you and doesn't feel right, again, I just feel like either ask more questions or ask for what you want. Stand up for your truth. If someone's only offering you $25 an hour and you want $45 an hour and you've put that as your benchmark, just because an opportunity comes on in does not mean you have to take it. And it's also an opportunity for you to negotiate. I've mentioned this, I think, a couple of weeks ago. Remember, just because you're being interviewed or you're being questioned, you're being asked certain things because people want to get to know you, don't forget that that applies for you too. You want to know them. You want to know what they're about and if it's in alignment and congruent to you, your goals, your path. So it's a two-way street here, Pisces. But whatever is happening, again, just stay on path, stay on track. And the boundaries, that's really seems to be coming up strong for what I'm getting here. So please trust in that. And if something just feels a little icky, be brave enough, be bold enough to ask more questions, to, assess whether this is in alignment for you. With the Creator card, while it says no, that to me is like, you can go any direction that you want to go, but don't take the no path because I don't know why you would take a no path. But I think that what it's saying is that if it doesn't feel right, red flags, whatever else, pay attention to that. They want to put you on your path of your destiny, on your goals. Maybe there's a lesson that you need to learn. I don't know in regards to that. But I think that if you're looking for a change and looking for something new, just don't jump into it right away. Get underneath the layers and to have a look and see what's actually underneath it, because that's going to put you in a very powerful position as you move forward closer to what it is that you are going after right now, Pisces, because everything that you need, the answers are coming. I'm going to leave that with you. Stay well, stay bright, and we'll catch you later.